Hey guys, welcome back to Leap of Faith Farms. So today I am going to be getting some of our seed starts going. I'm going to show you all of the seeds that I have so far. I am still waiting on one more shipment of seeds to come in. And not all of our seeds need to be started inside. But it's super nice outside today, so I thought we would come outside and get my seed starts going. So to start, we can go through kind of the seeds that I got that I have so far. I can tell you kind of from memory what I still have coming as well, but lots of stuff. So let's start with what I'm going to be going ahead to start today. So we got seeds from two different places this year. This is our first year with our garden, since this is our first year like having actual property to be able to garden with. So we got them from Botanical Interests and MIgardener. So very good things that I have heard from like both of those places. So I'm very excited to see how well these seeds do and be able to have a successful garden this year. Our main goal for our garden is primarily to be able to have enough to be able to can and preserve for the coming year. We want a lot of tomatoes because we really like salsa, pasta sauce, all of those kinds of things, which we will be making and canning for throughout the year. Another thing is I love green beans, so I want a lot of green beans to be able to keep through the year. I got some snap peas too, so we'll get into that. So first up, we got some jalapenos. We got some sweet banana peppers. Those are both from Botanical Interests. Scoot a little closer here, so I'm not like reaching for you. We got some sweet bell peppers. This one is from MIgardener, but we've got this Ace 55 tomato. It'll be a large tomato. We also got this one from MIgardener. We got Triple Crop tomato. That one I believe was going to be another large one. Yep, that's another large tomato. And then we got this Chadwick cherry tomato. This one is obviously a cherry tomato. We only got one kind of cherry tomato just because I'm not as keen on getting as many cherry tomatoes. I'm not as worried about like eating fresh from the garden. I'm excited to, but I more so want to be able to preserve as much as we can for throughout the year. And cherry tomatoes are not going to be as easy to do that with, but I am going to plant a few of those so that I do have some treats to go out to the garden and grab. We also got some basil and some parsley. Those are all of the ones that we're going to start today, but then I'm going to go through the other ones that we have so far as well. So this one I'm very excited about. This is the loofah gourd. So I am super pumped. I've never grown this before. I'm super pumped to grow these. If you don't know, all natural loofahs are made out of these. So I can grow these. You can grow them on a trellis. I plan on doing like an arched trellis that I'll be able to grow it over and they'll hang. And as they hang, they'll dry themselves. And at the end of the season, once they're completely dried, you can break the skin off of it and there's a sponge basically inside. So you can have all natural sponges. You can use them for dishes. You can use them for like a loofah you would use in the shower. So that's super cool. I'm really excited about that. I really hope that those actually turn out well for us this year. I also got some marigolds. Those I'm going to start in a couple of weeks. The marigolds I'm going to be planting throughout the garden just to kind of help with the deer and the rabbits because we have a lot of deer and rabbits out here, and I don't know that we're going to have the time this year to really get a fence set up. So that is going to be something we're going to be fighting with, and I already know that, but time is not on our side this year with trying to get the barn fixed up. So hopefully the marigolds will help at least a little bit. Got some sugar snap peas, very excited about those. I love to eat these raw. This is another just like treat from the garden one for me. I love sugar snap peas. You dip them in some French onion dip, better than chips. So good. I got a couple of onions. I got a white onion and a yellow onion. I got some carrots. I got a pickling cucumber as well as just a regular cucumber. We got some zucchini, cantaloupe, watermelon. Very excited for the watermelon. I got 3 different kinds of pumpkins because I am a nutcase, but I love pumpkins. I think that they're so cool. Oh, hello, Bailey. I think that they're so pretty for the fall time. So this is a little finding the beauty in things. So I wanted some pretty things. So we got just a regular pumpkin, but we also got the little white pumpkins. It's a baby blue pumpkin. And we also got these pumpkins. I don't know if you've seen them, but if you go to like farmers markets and stuff, you'll sometimes see them. They're like a bluish greenish pumpkin. I am so excited for those. I also got, Bailey boy, I also got some green beans because I love green beans. And we got some corn. So that is all that we have right now. Like I said, I am still waiting on another order from MIgardener. If I remember correctly, I for sure have some dill coming. The herbs I'm going to be also planting throughout the garden, not only for the herb, but also to help with pest control. So I for sure have some dill coming. I think I might be possibly getting some rosemary from my parents because I waited too long and nowhere had rosemary for me to buy. So I think I also have some strawberries coming, which I'm very excited about. I think I have okra coming. If I remember correctly, some broccoli. I don't know. I have quite a few. I'll probably just post a picture of them when I get them in a few days here on our social media, and you guys can see everything that we end up planting, which you guys will end up seeing everything that we end up planting throughout the summer anyways. So let's get started. All right, so I just ran to Tractor Supply today to be able to pick up everything that I needed, aka trays, soil, all that fun stuff. I forgot to get labels, so I opened this up and I saw this and I was really excited. I was like, wow, they gave me labels. They gave me 1 label. So apparently they thought that I was going to grow 72 plants of the same thing. Whatever. So I didn't get anything fancy. I just got these Burpee brand seed trays. It came with the like water tray that goes underneath it, and of course the clear like greenhouse topper to it. This one came with those weird like soil pellets. I'm probably not going to use those. I don't know that there's really anything wrong with using them. I just personally am not using them because I got soil. So I guess I'm just going to dump them. Well, works for me. Okay, now that those are all cleaned up, I decided that we would do this up on the flatbed trailer because it just seemed better and easier than doing this on the ground. So here's my trays. I'm just gonna fill these up with soil quick and begin planting. It's gonna be a fight with Bailey. I think he thinks he's attention starved or something today. I don't know. Bailey, no. It's honestly so nice outside, and I'm absolutely loving this weather. It's like 55 degrees outside today, and it's really sunny, and it's just nice to be reminded that spring is coming. It's right around the corner. I think last I think it was last week that we had like a day it was like 68 degrees or something like that. And then I think on Monday it's gonna be like 70, I think 68 or 70 again. So I'm very excited because I love the winter time, but it gets to a certain point, usually it's about now, where I just miss the sunshine, and I really desperately want to be out in the sunshine, working on things, and we have a lot of projects that like we want to get started up, and we kind of have to wait for like the ground to thaw, and like just things have to be kind of done in the summertime for those projects. And so I'm very excited because like we have a lot of stuff coming up now that we're going to be able to start doing. It's just this waiting period of like, okay, is it time yet? Like, so the warm days like this, even though I know that it's still March in Michigan, today's only March 2nd, so I know that we'll probably still have more snow coming. I know that we have a lot of cold weather left still. It's just a nice reminder that the spring is coming and I don't have to be sad. Also, being able to just do this in general, this helps a lot. Just also is another reminder of like things get to start growing now, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. So honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing here. I got some advice and information from my parents who have a pretty successful large garden every year. So I have some sort of clue, but this is my first year having like a garden. So we're just kind of, I shouldn't say we're winging it. I'm not winging it, but I definitely feel like I don't have a clue. I really feel like I don't know what's going on, honestly. So I don't know that I'm supposed to be like packing these down. I don't think I'm supposed to. I think I'm supposed to just like loosely fill them. I guess we'll find out if things don't grow. But like I said, it's little things like that like I am kind of clueless. And it's questions like that like when I was asking my parents questions, those questions did not come to mind until right now in the moment that I'm doing them. So we're just gonna kind of go with it because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna kill the plants because the soil is not heavily packed down. Listen, I told you guys from the start, I'm not here to glorify this. I am so truly learning still. And I want you guys to see that. I don't want you guys to think that I know what I'm doing completely 100% of the time. And I think that that's okay because personally, I learn better just jumping into it and doing it. I am going to be the most successful in understanding what I'm doing if I could just get my hands into it. So that's what we're doing. We're just gonna go for it. So I do have some exciting news to tell you guys. I have decided what to do with some of that barnwood. I want to get to building a chicken coop very soon here. I'm very adamant on getting this done soon for egg layers. So, wow, I'm getting dirt everywhere. So, I think that I'm going to repurpose the barnwood because we have so much of it. I'm going to repurpose some of that for the siding for our chicken coop. I think that that would be so cool, and like how special that it is barn lumber from Sweet Barnadette. Originally, I wanted to use it to patch any holes in the siding of the barn. Unfortunately, we have to be very careful about how much weight we're putting on the barn once we get it fixed. So we're just going to end up having to do steel when the time comes, instead of being able to put that wood up there, which is okay. I'm not too upset about that. Let's get that out of the way. Pause. I need to call my mom. Okay, so I had to call my mom because, oh, this is my life, okay? This is what happens when I open envelopes, and apparently I couldn't open this nicely either. Anyways, I had to call my mother because I was not sure how many seeds I'm supposed to put in each thing. So she said that she usually just does one. So cool beans. That's what we'll do. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. So these are my, I don't know that you can see them. So these are my sweet pepper seeds. I'm excited because they're like red and yellow. So anyway, my mother said that she just usually puts one in each, a 1/4 inch in. I think that's about 1/4 inch. That seems right. Okay. That seems really, really, I don't think that was a 1/4 inch. Oh no, I lost the seed. Well, there's an extra seed in that one. This is very chaotic. I feel like there's not enough soil in there. What am I doing? Okay. Bloop. Let's get this back in the way. Okay. I don't want to like pack these down too much because I'm pretty certain that you don't want these like super packed down. But I'm worried because this is not very wet. Oh, see, that one's like really low. But this is not like super wet, so I'm worried that like if I put water in these at all, it's gonna go like way down and there's not gonna be enough soil. I don't know. This is so exciting. I'm gonna have little seed starts going. I have to have them in my house because it's freaking cold outside and we don't have any heat in any of our outbuildings. I would really like, we have an old milk house, and I'd really like to turn that into somewhere that I can start seeds in the future. Kind of have it as a, like a multi-use, but seed starts, chick starts. I don't know how to tell if it's a 1/4 inch, but we're just gonna go with it. What is this one? Jalapenos. Yeah, this one we're only gonna do like 4 of these because jalapenos, if I'm being honest, are not really for me. Oh, but I do need them for salsa. What a conundrum. 3, 4, 5 came out. It's meant to be. We'll just do 5. So my original project for the day was actually going to be, I was going to wing it and go build a chicken coop today. But then Noah asked if I could wait for him because he really wants to help with it. So I really need to get my seeds started because I haven't started doing this at all yet this year. And I'm really not behind at all. I probably could have started my peppers last week or the week before. I'm not like super behind or anything, but I did need to get it going so that I don't get behind. A lot of what I have to grow is honestly just gonna be started right in the ground. Like my carrots and my onions and my sweet peas. I have to actually start all of those like in the next like couple weeks here. So we really need to get going on establishing a garden, because right now that's not the case. Okay, this one I am gonna do 2 in there. I don't know why, but in my brain, because they're so small, I need to put 2. Parsley is next. Okay, but see, these ones are not little itty bitties. I'm still gonna do 2. I don't know where I ever heard this, but I also have heard that like your first index finger is like half an inch, or like the first knuckle portion of your index finger is half an inch. So I'm just kind of going off of that. I don't know how accurate that is. I could be completely wrong, but that's how I'm guesstimating my seed depth today. Cute tomato seeds. Okay, these are the cherry tomatoes. Okay, so that one is all filled up. We're not gonna fill this whole thing up today, I don't think. Alrighty, next we have our big tomatoes. I'm gonna be planting a lot of these, and I'm probably gonna kick myself for it, but I kind of just don't know how much to plant for these, because like I was saying, like I genuinely want to be able to make so much salsa and pasta sauce. So I want to be able to have a surplus. I have a lot of stuff I need to get done inside. I have not been feeling the greatest these last couple of weeks. I've had a cold and just a couple of migraines, and so I planned on today really actually being like an inside, just kind of reset the house day. But it's just so nice outside. I was like, I have to get outside. I can't waste this nice weather. All right, so these ones are also 1/8 of an inch. Like quite a few of these seeds are just like stuck together. I'm like trying to separate them, but I also, don't want to like hurt the seed. You guys can't see it, but this really cool old square body Ford just drove by. Beautiful. Okay. These back in here for now, just for a little bit more safekeeping to carry back to the house. But just like that, we have our seed starts going. So exciting. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and listening to me ramble on and start my seeds with me. Be sure to give us a like and a follow, and then push that subscribe button. We appreciate every single one of you guys who are following along with us on this journey. See you guys next time.